If you're wondering how to move to Portugal from the United States, then you found the right video. I've been living abroad for over 10 years, and these are all the things you need to know for your move to Portugal from the US. I'll be discussing visas, budgets, and which cities might be right for you, so stay tuned. Perhaps the most important question to get started with is the following. Is Portugal even the right country for you? Let me know in the comments if any of this sounds appealing. Portugal is a charming European country with a rich history, stunning landscapes, and a welcoming culture. From historic cities to beautiful coastlines, Portugal offers new folks the opportunity for a vibrant lifestyle with a slower pace to life. With warm 80-degree Fahrenheit summers and mild winters that rarely dip below 60 degrees, it's no wonder that Portugal is a top destination for US Americans looking to move abroad. Over 10 million people call Portugal home, and the country offers an affordable cost of living in comparison to most major cities in the US, thus making it an attractive destination for American expats. If you want to move to Portugal ASAP, join my Move Abroad Masterclass, which is linked in the description. So what visa can you use to move from the United States to Portugal? There's the D7 visa, which is ideal for retirees or those with some sort of passive income. This option explicitly requires you to have income from outside of Portugal. The Golden Visa was once a low-threshold investment option, but in October 2023, the Portuguese government raised the required investment amount to 500,000 euros, and you can no longer invest in real estate to qualify for a Golden Visa. The Digital Nomad Visa is tailored for remote workers and requires for applicants to have an income of over 3,000 euros per month. It's specifically targeted towards non-EEA people who work remotely, such as freelancers, employees of foreign companies, and entrepreneurs. Finally, there's the Traditional Work Visa, which requires applicants to have a job offer from an employer in Portugal, and then for that employer to apply for the work permit on your behalf. Please be aware that salaries in Portugal are quite low in comparison to the United States, with the average being just over 20,000 euro per year. Oftentimes, a full-time Portuguese salary will likely not be enough to cover bills both in the US and Portugal at the same time. The most lucrative option is to take your American job to Portugal or to have a pension that can cover your expenses. If this seems daunting to you, consider joining my Move Abroad Masterclass to work with me for 5 weeks on your new life abroad. I have the entire end-to-end process completely mapped out with incredible resources for my clients, and you'll get to meet other like-minded Americans who are moving abroad in my live coaching classes. Coaching sessions are held 3 times a year, and you can find out more information by going to moveabroadmasterclass.com or by clicking the link in the description. So how much does it cost to move to Portugal as an American? Costs vary by what you're looking to do and buy, but let's start with the most common things like housing, shipping, and insurance. Renting a 1-bedroom in Lisbon will cost you north of 800 euros per month, but in smaller cities like Porto or Lagos, this can drop as low as 500 euros per month. A shipping container from New York to Lisbon can cost anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000, but this also depends on the volume of your possessions and the company that you use. Health insurance can range anywhere from $50 to $200 per month per person, and the coverage and service is actually pretty great. For more information, I have loads of resources in my Move Abroad Masterclass. So where's the best place to live in Portugal as a US American? As Portugal's capital, Lisbon offers a perfect blend of history and modernity with vibrant neighborhoods and a thriving cultural scene. It is by far the easiest city to transition to if this is your first time abroad, but prices are the highest in Lisbon. If you're looking for more affordable options, consider one of the following cities or regions instead of Lisbon. If you love wine, walking, and the ocean, consider Porto as an option for your relocation abroad. Known for its picturesque charm and port wine, Porto is a cultural haven with historical architecture and a laid-back atmosphere. Porto is actually Portugal's second largest city, so you'll always have something to do, and the city was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996. Another budget and a beautiful option is Madeira Island. As a haven of natural beauty, Madeira Island is famous for its lush landscapes, hiking trails, and mild climate. Madeira is also known for producing award-winning port wines and to have excellent food. Plus, the average cost of living tends to be much more affordable than on mainland Portugal. Nestled in the Algarve region, Lagos boasts stunning beaches, a historic old town, and a relaxing coastal lifestyle. For my history buffs, the first inhabitants of this port city were actually of Celtic origin, and then came the Phoenicians, the Greeks, and even the Romans. You can see each empire's influence in the region, and the stunning natural environment brings thousands of tourists every year. Perhaps my favorite region of Portugal is the Azores. The Azores provide a unique island experience with volcanic landscapes, lush greenery, and a tranquil environment. The Azores are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's easy to see why. The volcanic environment influences the local food and wine culture, which makes it a perfect environment for adventure seekers and foodies. Now that your imagination has been inspired by Portugal, what are the tax implications if you move abroad as a US American? Tax obligations change based on your visa type and income source, and I have several articles on my blog, wanderonwards.co, about how taxes apply to you as a US American abroad. Essentially, you have two options for filing. You can use the foreign earned income exclusion or tax credit options. You should consult a tax professional for personalized advice, and my preferred service is My Expat Taxes. I've been using My Expat Taxes for 4 years now, and I haven't paid taxes back to the United States while being abroad thanks to their hard work. Get a discount on your first filing by using my link in the description. I hope you enjoyed this overview of how US Americans can move to Portugal. There are so many different pathways abroad. I would love to work with you to design a custom relocation plan with your specific circumstances in mind. You can work with me by signing up for my Move Abroad Masterclass with the link in the description. Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.